Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gashi's Kaiman TV. Ayub Savule is DAP party deputy leader. The leader of DAP is none other than Eugene Wamalwa. Eugene Wamalwa is a principal in the United Opposition. This man, Ayub Savule, has decided to endorse the UDA candidate, David Dakwe, in Malava by-election. This is very, very interesting. Before I give a critical analysis about this and what this means and what is happening in the Murembe nation, guys, allows me to introduce you to two decoration products actually that are being marketed by a youth. This one, you see this one here. This is actually the Kenyan flag. Very nice if you keep it in your house. And especially those of you who are in diaspora, maybe you have visitors, you can put it on the table, and it's very, very nice. And something else like this, another decoration here, very, very nice. And this person is selling each at just $5. So $5, I'll give you the number here, and you get this. If you want to pay for the transport cost, we can also negotiate. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. That is Ayub Savule, deputy party leader of DAP, joining William Samoei Ruto. I've always said this, that William Samoei Ruto is worried about the Murembe nation. I've said that the next general election will be won by the person who is going to win the Murembe nation. And what is happening is that William Samoei Ruto is trying everything possible to win the Murembe nation. In fact, he is targeting Eugene Wamalwa. And the reason why he's targeting Eugene Wamalwa is because he understands that the Murembe nation is completely locked by the United Opposition. The Murembe nation has refused to follow ODM. Unlike the Luo nation that has remained loyal to William Samoei Ruto, the Baluhia nation has refused to endorse the candidature of William Samoei Ruto. The fact that he doesn't have the votes in the Murembe nation is giving him nightmares, and that is why he's going to somebody like Ayub Savule. Number two is because of Natebea popularity. In fact, if I were to give my unsolicited advice to the United Opposition, and I'm going to give a video on this later, I'd propose Natebea to be the agreed United Opposition presidential candidate. That ticket would be unbeatable. That ticket would win by over 70%. So because Natebea has become very, very popular, and because Eugene Wamalwa is now being downgraded, and Eugene Wamalwa is being displaced by Natebea, William Samoei Ruto hopes that if you are to pick Eugene Wamalwa, give him a greater responsibility in his government, then it is easier to break the opposition. William Samoei Ruto is not sparing anything to win or to break Gachagua and Kalonzo and their team. Number three, in my view, why this is happening is because Mudavadi and Wetangula influence have become very, very minimal. Wetangula cannot win a cattle dip. Musalia Mudavadi, the same, is becoming very, very irrelevant. And what is happening here is that William Samoei Ruto is looking for that somebody who can actually bring votes from the Murembe nation. Everybody understands that the election will be won or lost in the Murembe nation. The other one, which is very, very interesting, I don't know whether you are aware that Gachagua and Kalonzo have formed a team known as Political Chess Masters from the Murembe nation. This team is Ruto. It consists of Eugene Wamalwa, Boni Khalwale, George Natebea, the deputy DAP party leader Cleophas Malala, and there are indications that Caleb Amisi, Edwin Sifuna, and Geoffrey Osotsi could be roped in the game. This team is deadly. The so-called chess masters is taking the Murembe nation by storm. and William Samoei Ruto is worried. And the Muleba Nation has so many votes. The Muleba Nation has the second largest votes from the Mount Kenya region. When you need to look at the number of votes in Kakamega, I think about 800,000. And Busia, the numbers are huge, ladies and gentlemen. And because William Samoei Ruto is actually running out of option, and the one term is becoming a reality, he must break the opposition. The big question is he going to succeed? Me think he can easily succeed, especially in DAP. DAP is the weak link, especially Wamalwa. Wamalwa is a good guy. I respect Wamalwa. But if we look at what is happening in DAP, already there were frictions between Natebea and Eugene Wamalwa. And Wamalwa actually was outwitted by Natebea popularity. And now here come again Ayub Savule, the deputy party leader. If William Samoei Ruto has succeeded in actually convincing this person to support the UDA candidate, what does this tell you? That William Samoei Ruto is burning the midnight oil to break or to win the DAP. Number two, why I think he can easily win is because, you see, there are so many divisions in the Muleba Nation. There is Wamalwa camp, there is Eugene Wamalwa's camp, there is Natebea's camp, there is this guy Okia Mutata's camp. There are so many camps, Mudavadi's camp, there is also Wetangula's camp. And you see, when people are not speaking in one voice, it becomes very, very easy to divide them. When people are not speaking in one voice, it becomes very, very easy to convince them. Unlike the Lu Nation, the Gema Nation, the Kalonzo Nation, let's say Kaba Nation, that seems to be speaking in one voice, the Muleba Nation is yet to unite. However, out of 10 people, 7 are behind Natebea. That is the latest opinion poll. And by the way, at this juncture, I also want to pass my condolences to the Kikuyu gospel artist, Betty Bayo. She succumbed to leukemia, and may God rest her soul in eternal peace. She actually touched the hearts of many. She's the one who sang that song, 11th hour, that 11th hour. She's nice, I loved her. But Yamugu Nimegi, and God cannot make a mistake. So, ladies and gentlemen, the big question is, do you think William Samoei Ruto is going to break the opposition? And what does this tell you about the unity in the opposition? So, ladies and gentlemen, please like the video. Remember these items, they are very, very nice. See them, so nice. Buy them. The number, I'm going to pin it right away. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.